As Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher, once said, "Know that life boils down to one thing, our constant battle against our weak emotions and destructive desires." We all are fighting some kind of personal battle, a battle that puts us face to face with our passions and desires, those inner voices that call us to comfort, indulgence, and surrender. Do we go by the dictates of these voices, or are we masters of ourselves? Do we give in to our emotions, or do we master them? These are the questions that guided the Roman philosopher Marcus Aurelius at every turn in his life. In this video, we take a look at how Stoicism, one philosophy which has stood the test of time, can become your greatest weapon in your internal struggle. We are going to look into 10 pieces of wisdom from Marcus Aurelius on building self-discipline, the only arsenal one needs to face life and its challenges. If this video helps you, then please hit that like button and share it with others whom you feel will get benefit from this. Subscribe to our channel for more inspiring content and let us know what you think in the comment section. Now, let's start learning how to bring about positive change in our lives from the time we wake up. Number 1, self-discipline begins with finding your purpose. If you reflect on the life of any of the most successful people in the world, you will realize the common thread among them was that they knew where they were going. A purpose is not just an ideal or a whim, it's that which gets you up in the morning with excitement, an inner fire that lights the path through storms and turbulence. Self-discipline cannot be isolated from the concept of purpose. For how would you want to discipline yourself if you didn't know why, and if you were not moved by something greater than your puny self? Your purpose then becomes a compass for action, a compass that gives directions. Take it away from your life, and the waves will push you every which way, with no place to stand on firm ground. Finding your life's purpose is not just about finding your profession or material wealth. It's all about what makes your life meaningful. Your purpose in life may be serving others, mastering an art, or even just getting happy and peaceful. But it has to be something that has been awakened in you from the roots of your soul, and not something planted by ideas imposed on you. Self-discipline is not something you force upon yourself. It's a natural product of being connected to your purpose. Once you find this purpose, the discipline just comes along as part of it. Every obstacle is no longer an obstacle, but just one more step to get to it. All these passing whims and diversions mean nothing because you have set your sights on something bigger and more important. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Each morning wake up with the thought, what is the purpose I am working to achieve today?" This is not advice. This is a way of life. If you want to develop self-discipline, let your purpose be the starting point. Make that clear in your mind, and every action you perform should be one step towards it. Every step you take with a purpose will make you internally stronger. You will have a sense of satisfaction, begin to see the actual results you have always envisioned for yourself. But keep in mind, purpose isn't the end of it all. It's merely the beginning. It is that inner drive and push that will keep one going forward, even when on dark and challenging paths. In this video, we go a little further into the world of building self-discipline and how it might get you to a meaningful life full of achievement. Stay tuned to find out how you can become the master of your life. Number 2, be present every day. Life moves like a river, steady and unstoppable, but too often we're swept away by waves of thought, stuck either dwelling on the past or fretting over the future. How often do you catch yourself lost in yesterday's regrets or tomorrow's worries? It's easy to feel like time is slipping through your fingers, leaving you disconnected from the moment you're actually living. The truth is, The only certainty we have is right now. Stoicism invites us to embrace this certainty by fully experiencing each moment. It's not just about being physically present, it's about showing up mentally and spiritually too. It's about savoring the rich aroma of your morning coffee, truly hearing someone when they speak, and observing your thoughts and emotions without letting them control you. The present is all we really own. Yesterday has passed, and tomorrow is still a mystery. What matters is now, the life unfolding before you in this very instant. When you focus on the present, your mind clears, freeing you to make better decisions unclouded by regret or anxiety. You begin noticing the small, beautiful details you might otherwise overlook, and life starts to feel fuller, richer, and more meaningful. As Marcus Aurelius reminds us, to lose touch with the present moment is to lose touch with life itself. Consider presence as a form of daily practice. Each time your mind drifts to the past or future, gently guide it back to the here and now. It's not easy at first, it might even feel unnatural, but with time, it becomes second nature. And when it does, you'll discover a deeper, more profound connection to your own life. Being present doesn't just mean living in the now, it's also about managing your thoughts and emotions. When you're truly present, you give yourself the power to pause. Instead of reacting impulsively, you create space to ask yourself, what's the best response in this moment? Presence helps you navigate challenges with clarity, ensuring your actions align with your values and intentions. In many ways, self-discipline starts with presence. It gives you control over your choices and reactions, allowing you to lead a more balanced, deliberate, and fulfilling life. This is just the beginning of the journey toward mastering yourself and cultivating true discipline. Stay with us as we dive deeper into how this philosophy can transform every corner of your life. Number 3, rely on yourself. At the core of being human lies a natural instinct to lean on others, to share our burdens, seek advice, or find comfort. And while turning to others can feel reassuring, have you ever considered how this dependency might hold you back? Relying too heavily on others can sometimes weaken us, steering us away from the immense strength we already carry within. Take Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher emperor of Rome, as an example. Under the weight of leading an empire, he didn't have the luxury of leaning on others for guidance. Instead, he turned inward and discovered that his greatest strength came from self-reliance. He understood that wisdom and resilience aren't handed to us by the world. They're cultivated from within. His advice: act as if everything depends on you, and accept everything as if it is fated. When you learn to rely on yourself, you reclaim your power. You no longer wait for others to lift you up, because you've built the strength to rise on your own. Self-reliance is the cornerstone of self-discipline, the spark that ignites your inner fire. But how do you cultivate this self-reliance? Recognize that your true strength comes from within. Many believe success depends on having the right resources or support, but the truth is, it starts with your mindset. It's about believing in your ability to face challenges head-on, no matter the odds. Don't wait for better circumstances or for others to change. Focus on building your own strength and use it to propel yourself forward. Learn to make decisions independently. Decision-making can be intimidating, but it's a vital skill for self-reliance. Marcus Aurelius said it best: stop looking outside for what you need. Search within, because everything you need is already there. Every decision, whether right or wrong, teaches you something new, and strengthens your ability to trust yourself. Don't fear mistakes. They're stepping stones to wisdom and growth. Understand that self-reliance doesn't mean isolation. Being self-reliant doesn't mean cutting yourself off from others. It's about recognizing your value and contributing to a strong, independent community. A self-reliant person knows when to offer help and when it's appropriate to ask for it. True self-reliance strengthens not only you but the relationships and communities around you. When you rely on yourself, you free yourself, free from the weight of others' expectations, the fear of failure, and the endless need for approval. You become the kind of person who stands strong in life's storms, knowing that your success is rooted in your own strength and perseverance. Relying on yourself is the first step in building self-discipline. It's the foundation of a life filled with balance, wisdom, and true independence. Stay with us as we explore how to deepen this mindset and unlock even more tools to shape the life you want. Number 4. Train yourself to embrace hardship by choice. In a world obsessed with comfort and convenience, hardship has become an overlooked superpower. We live in a time where ease is celebrated, and many chase an effortless life as the ultimate goal. But here's a question worth asking. Can true strength ever come from comfort? Seneca, the Stoic philosopher, put it simply: you cannot discover strength in comfort. Strength isn't built in luxury or ease. It's forged through facing challenges head-on. True resilience comes from enduring hardship by choice, not chance. Think of hardship as a powerful tool for self-discipline, not just an obstacle life throws at you. When you deliberately choose challenges, whether physical, mental, or emotional, you're taking control of your growth. You're training your mind and body to follow your will, rather than being dictated by fleeting desires. Take something as simple as waking up early. In that moment, when you push past the urge to stay in the warmth of your bed, you're achieving a small but significant victory. It's more than just getting up. It's building the muscle of discipline that sets the stage for larger victories down the road. How to make hardship a habit. You don't need to dive into extreme challenges right away. Start small. Set manageable daily goals that stretch you just enough. Maybe it's skipping your favorite snack for a day, sticking to an exercise routine when you're tired, or resisting the urge to check your phone every few minutes. These small, voluntary hardships teach you discipline and build a solid foundation for tackling life's bigger challenges. The rewards of choosing hardship. When you willingly embrace difficulty, something transformative happens. You build resilience, preparing yourself to face life's inevitable struggles with strength and composure. By stepping out of your comfort zone, you free yourself from the trap of dependence on ease and convenience, the very things that can weaken your resolve. It's like lifting weights at the gym. At first, the challenge feels overwhelming. The weights are heavy and progress seems slow. But with persistence, your muscles grow stronger, the weights feel lighter, and what once felt impossible becomes routine. Life works the same way. Every hardship you choose willingly is a rep in the gym of life, building the strength to face even greater challenges. Ultimately, strength isn't found in avoiding difficulties. It's found in embracing them. Every challenge you accept becomes an opportunity for growth. Each hardship you face by choice is a step toward true freedom, the kind of freedom that lets you control your actions, face life with courage, and keep moving toward your goals. So don't shy away from hardship. Seek it out, embrace it, and let it mold you into the strongest version of yourself. This is where true strength is born. Number 5. Don't play the victim. Life is full of challenges and situations that can feel unfair. Maybe someone wrongs you, or circumstances don't seem to go your way. In those moments, it's easy to slip into the mindset of a victim, feeling powerless and defeated by forces beyond your control. But here's the truth. Seeing yourself as a victim means giving up your own power. Stoicism teaches us that real strength isn't about controlling the events around us. It's about controlling how we think and respond to them. The moment you adopt a victim mentality, you hand over control of your life to external circumstances, letting them dictate your emotions and your future. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor, faced immense difficulties during his reign: wars, plagues, and political strife. Yet he didn't waste time lamenting his bad luck or complaining about his burdens. Instead, he understood that his reactions defined him, not the hardships themselves. And that's the key. We can't always control what happens to us, but we can control how we respond. Imagine this. You're on your way to work, and another driver causes a car accident. You're shaken, frustrated, and upset. Now, you could spend the rest of the day fuming, blaming the other driver, and feeling sorry for yourself. But ask yourself, does this mindset help you? Does it make your day better? Or does it just amplify your stress and anger? A Stoic would approach this differently. They would acknowledge that the accident has already happened and can't be changed. Instead of dwelling on the unfairness of it all, they'd focus on what they can control, their response. They might see the incident as a chance to practice patience or be grateful that no one was seriously hurt. The lesson here is simple but profound. Every time you see yourself as a victim, you give away a little of your personal power. But when you take responsibility for your thoughts and actions, you take back control. You free yourself from being at the mercy of life's challenges and start steering your own ship, no matter the storm. So, when life throws obstacles your way, remember this. Don't let circumstances define you. Refuse to be a victim. Instead, choose to act with strength, resilience, and wisdom. Be the one who shapes your own destiny, not someone shaped by it. This is the Stoic path and the way to true inner power. Number 6. Make delaying gratification a priority. We've all felt the pull of instant gratification, the quick rush of satisfaction when you indulge in a craving or procrastinate with a distraction. Whether it's reaching for a sugary snack or scrolling through social media instead of focusing on work, these fleeting pleasures are tempting. But have you ever paused to consider the cost of these moments? Every time you give in to an impulse, you chip away at your self-control. By choosing the immediate reward over discipline, you reinforce the idea that your desires are in charge of you, not the other way around. And that's the danger. Letting your impulses take the wheel leaves you at their mercy. The Stoics understood this well. They didn't dismiss desires as inherently bad, but saw the harm in allowing them to control us. Marcus Aurelius believed that true strength comes not from indulgence, but from the ability to resist and delay gratification. For him, living with wisdom and virtue mattered far more than chasing fleeting pleasures. Picture your desires as a fire. Get too close, and it will burn you. But if you stand back, observing and controlling your emotions, the fire transforms. It becomes a source of light, guiding your way instead of consuming you. How to build the habit of delaying gratification? It starts with a moment of awareness. The next time a strong urge arises, pause. Ask yourself, do I truly need this, or is it just a passing craving? Simply waiting for a few seconds can weaken the pull of desire. Over time, this practice strengthens your ability to resist and refocus. This discipline isn't just about minor impulses. Life is full of distractions and temptations that can steer you away from your goals. By learning to delay gratification, you gain the ability to stay on course, no matter how tempting the detours might seem. When you prioritize delaying gratification, you become stronger, more focused, and better equipped to pursue what truly matters. You're no longer at the mercy of your impulses. Instead, you take charge of your choices. True strength lies not only in resisting desires, but in rising above them. By mastering your willpower, you transform your life into one guided by conscious, deliberate decisions, not reactive, impulsive ones. With this control, you'll discover a freedom you didn't know was possible. Freedom from the invisible chains of impulse and distraction. When you learn to control your desires, you unlock a life of inner peace, resilience, and true power. Number 7. Ignore the detractors around you. On your journey to building self-discipline, you'll inevitably encounter people who try to pull you off course. These detractors could be friends, family, or colleagues, people who question your goals, mock your ambitions, or insist that what you're striving for is impossible. Their voices are part of life's background noise, but they don't have to define your journey. A true Stoic isn't swayed by the opinions of others. Your inner strength isn't determined by how many people support you, but by how clearly you understand and believe in yourself. Marcus Aurelius reminds us to focus on our inner selves and tune out the external chatter. When you're deeply aligned with your purpose and guided by your values, the doubts of others lose their grip. Here's an important truth. Criticism often says more about the critic than it does about you. Many detractors project their own insecurities and fears onto others. They may feel threatened by your determination or uneasy with the idea of someone challenging the status quo. The next time someone tries to discourage you, ask yourself, is this critique a reflection of my reality or their limitations? If you choose a different path, don't expect widespread applause. As Seneca wisely said, people often oppose what they don't understand. Resistance doesn't mean you're wrong. It could be a sign you're forging a meaningful, unique journey. Detractors take many forms. Some may doubt your ability to succeed, while others try to convince you to give up because the road ahead looks too hard. But often, these voices belong to those who gave up on their own dreams. Rather than rising to meet challenges, they seek to pull you down to their level. Recognizing this can help you separate their opinions from your truth. So, how do you silence the noise? It starts with building unshakable self-confidence. This confidence grows when you take time to reflect on your values and goals daily, grounding yourself in what truly matters to you. When you know your purpose, it's easier to brush off negativity and keep moving forward. And here's a surprising twist. Detractors can be some of your greatest teachers. They remind you of what you don't want to become and offer opportunities to strengthen your resolve. As Marcus Aurelius said, "The obstacle is the way." Let every critique, every doubt, and every discouraging word fuel your determination to prove them wrong, not for their sake, but for yours. The fact that you're still pushing forward is proof of the inner strength driving you. That's something to admire. If you've made it this far, I'd love to hear from you. Let me know in the comments what keeps you going. Remember, stay focused on your goal and ignore the voices that try to hold you back. The journey is long, but it's worth every step. Stay with us. There's so much more to uncover together. Number 8, seek wise people to look up to. On the journey towards self-discipline, we all need guidance. The path can be challenging, and learning from those who've walked it before us can make all the difference. Wisdom passed down through generations is a treasure waiting to be tapped into. Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius and Seneca knew this well. They sought inspiration from the lives and teachings of those who came before them, recognizing that true growth isn't achieved in isolation. In today's world, finding wise mentors might feel daunting, but we're fortunate to live in an era where wisdom is more accessible than ever. Books, lectures, and even the stories shared by people close to us can serve as powerful guides. Mentors don't have to be individuals we know personally. They can be historical figures, great thinkers, or even family members whose lives reflect valuable lessons and experiences. Why is it important to have these figures in our lives? Because they act as mirrors, helping us see ourselves more clearly. By learning from their successes and failures, we can avoid unnecessary mistakes and navigate life's challenges with greater confidence and perspective. Their wisdom gives us a roadmap, helping us understand life's complexities from a broader vantage point. When choosing someone to look up to, be intentional. Seek out individuals who embody the values you aspire to: discipline, humility, and a relentless pursuit of knowledge. Don't be swayed by superficial markers of success like fame or wealth. Instead, focus on those whose wisdom comes from deep reflection and meaningful experiences. Marcus Aurelius considered himself a lifelong student. He absorbed the teachings of the philosophers before him, using their insights to guide his actions and decisions. In his meditations, Marcus captured lessons that shaped his life, showing us how the wisdom of others can profoundly influence our own journeys. But here's the key. Seeking wisdom isn't enough. You have to apply it. True growth comes from taking the lessons you've learned and integrating them into your daily life. When you find someone to look up to, don't just admire their wisdom, put it into action. Ask yourself, how can I use what I've learned to become a better person? How can this guidance help me face life's challenges more effectively? Having wise mentors, whether in person or through their teachings, gives us a sense of connection and strength. It reminds us that we're part of a lineage of humans who've sought to better themselves through understanding and reflection. This shared pursuit of wisdom can inspire us to keep moving forward, no matter how difficult the path may seem. As you continue on your journey, take a moment to reflect. Who are the people I can learn from? Whose wisdom can I draw on to enrich my life and guide me toward my goals? Keep those figures in mind and let their guidance shape your actions and decisions. Number 9, review your day honestly. In the rush of daily life, we often forget a simple but powerful truth. Our days are shaped by the choices we make. Every action, decision, and word we speak contributes to the story we're writing for ourselves. But how do we know if we're heading in the right direction? How can we ensure that each step we take aligns with our goals and values? The answer lies in an honest daily review. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher emperor, made this practice part of his routine. Each evening, in the quiet of his solitude, he reflected on his actions and thoughts from the day. These moments of self-reflection weren't just a ritual of accountability. They were a tool for personal growth and clarity. When you take the time to review your day, you engage in a meaningful act of self-discovery. It's more than just recalling what happened. It's about examining your intentions, attitudes, and responses. Ask yourself, did I act wisely today? Was I honest with myself and others? Did I stay true to my values? Was I in control of my emotions, Or did they control me? Why does this matter? Daily reflection helps us uncover habits or patterns that may be holding us back. Maybe you notice you get easily frustrated in specific situations, or realize you tend to procrastinate when you're tired. While these insights might feel uncomfortable at first, they're essential. They offer you a chance to course correct before negative behaviors become ingrained. Self-review also gives you the space to celebrate progress, something we often overlook. It's easy to be hard on yourself, feeling frustrated by what you haven't accomplished yet. But when you honestly reflect on your day, you'll start to see the small wins that contribute to long-term growth. Maybe it was a thoughtful decision, a moment of patience, or a small task completed. These victories matter, and they're worth acknowledging. How to practice a daily review. You don't need a complicated process. At the end of the day, find a quiet spot where you can reflect without distractions. Take a deep breath and walk through the day's events in your mind. Ask yourself, what went well today? Where could I have done better? What lessons did I learn? Were there moments I was proud of? Were there moments I regret? Be honest but kind. This isn't about beating yourself up. It's about growth. If you fell short today, remind yourself there's always tomorrow to try again. Without reflection, you won't know where to improve, but with it, you can move forward with purpose. Think of a daily review as a gift to yourself. It's a pause in the chaos, a chance to reflect and recalibrate. It's a compass that keeps you aligned with your values and goals, guiding you toward the person you want to become. In these quiet moments of reflection, you'll find clarity, gratitude, and a deeper sense of purpose. Every day is an opportunity, and the daily review ensures you're making the most of it. Number 10. Start your day with strength. Every morning is a fresh start, a chance to set the tone for success and steer your life in the direction you want. Even before you open your eyes, the way you approach your morning can shape the rest of your day. So, how can you make sure your mornings empower you to tackle whatever lies ahead? The morning is like a launching pad for the day. As Marcus Aurelius said, start your day as if you are entering a battle. This doesn't mean waking up stressed, but rather adopting a proactive mindset to face life's inevitable challenges. Here's how to start your day with strength and purpose. 1. Begin with a clear task. Before you even get out of bed, decide on one key goal for the day. What's the one thing you want to accomplish, no matter how small? Having a clear focus from the start channels your energy in the right direction and helps you avoid distractions. 2. Move your body or meditate. Morning exercise or meditation is a powerful way to prepare your mind and body. It sets a calm, energized tone for the day ahead. As Seneca said, control over your body gives you control over your mind. Whether it's a quick workout, a few minutes of deep breathing, or a stretch, this practice strengthens your ability to face the day's challenges with clarity and resilience. 3. Set your intentions. Take a moment to reconnect with your values and principles. Remind yourself of who you want to be and how you want to act. Marcus Aurelius often emphasized that reflecting on your values in the morning makes it easier to make decisions aligned with your best self throughout the day. 4. Use positive affirmations. Start your day with uplifting words that build confidence and focus. Something as simple as, "Today is a new opportunity for growth and progress," can set the right tone for handling challenges with determination and optimism. 5. Avoid procrastination. Don't let indecision or distractions derail your morning. Dive into your first task within the first hour of waking up. Completing something early creates positive momentum and keeps you productive for the rest of the day. Taking control of your morning isn't just a morale booster, it's a practical strategy for success. Marcus Aurelius understood that starting the day with intentionality and preparation can improve every aspect of life. Every morning offers a fresh opportunity to write a new chapter in your story. Don't let it slip away. Wake up with purpose, challenge yourself, and start your day with strength and focus. When you begin the day strong, you'll be ready to take on whatever comes your way. Thank you for watching. Let's continue this journey of growth together.